It's a new week. A new week for more Ocarina of Time and just other good games in general, just to take my mind off the shitty game from last week. The shitty game in question, if you're not already familiar with who I am, may come as a bit of a shock. Oh well. At least one positive. I got the golden scale. So, like I said I would from like when I last streamed this game, I did manage to I did take some time during the weekend to go to the fishing pond and get the biggest fish I could so I could get the golden scale, and I managed to do it. Avoiding the need to dedicate however many minutes of like a regular stream just to get that fucking thing. Because boy, it can take a while, depending on your luck. I didn't even at least like the fortunate thing with it was I didn't need to go for the sinking lure strat and grab the Hylian Loach, just because when I went into the pond it didn't spawn for me at any of the usual spots. So it's like, fuck it, I'll just try for the regular biggest fish. And I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, it was only 10 minutes, but it was like 10 long enough feeling minutes that I was like, yeah, I'm glad I decided to do this off stream. I get that maybe watching people just like chill out and waste endless amount of times on a fishing minigame in a Zelda game might be a good idea, but like that's not what I'm into. That's not what I want to deliver as far as content on this thing. So it's all taken care of, and we can now use this golden scale to actually pick up a couple of things. Such as right here in this little pond. There we go. A free 20 rupees for our troubles. Indeed I did. There we go. I know that on some playthroughs that I've done in the past, like, that would usually be, I want to say, like, one of, if not the last heart pieces I would actually get in the game, just because that one is, like, golden scale mandatory. There is no way to reach the bottom without it otherwise. There is at least another secret that we can make use of diving in order to acquire a new item. I don't think it specifically requires the golden scale, though. But it helps, you know? Not a bad thing to have. Yep, this is the spot. Okay. And into this little hole. What do we have on the bottom? One, two, three. Okay, no, actually it does require the golden scale, I think, yeah. Yeah, it's basically those two. Whereas, like, those would be the last things I put off because I've like, fishing is the last thing I kind of want to do. But, now, let's actually see where we are now. Yeah, because we got 2 out of 4. Yeah, so, like, several parts back, I had mentioned that I had gotten a hard piece early as, like, as young Link. On the Death Mountain Trail because I backflipped off a specific edge that was able to get me onto that spot, which I would otherwise need to have waited until I had become adult Link. But now with the heart pieces we have, we're actually, like, totally back up at parity once again with how many heart pieces we could reasonably get at this point in the game. So that's good. We're no longer just one ahead. Alright. Right now, we're heading up Death Mountain. Because that cloud swirling up above is quite ominous. But I'm sure it's no big deal. There is also, actually, like, believe it or not, this is I think, like, actually one of the cooler things that you could do around this point, where it's like, you know, like the dungeons that you could go into as young Link, you can't really access again, like, once you're an adult, except this one. There is actually one dungeon from your childhood you can access again as an adult, and that's this. Because there is a gold Skulltula here that you can only reasonably get if you have, obviously, like, the hookshot and the Scarecrow song. And that's what we're gonna get. Might as well do that because, like, I'm not gonna waste my bombs on that. I got better things to save it for, I think. Okay. I believe... Where is that? Ah, that's the ledge. And there we go. That's all the gold Skulltulas here in Dodongo's Cavern, and we never have to come back here. That's 55 taken care of. Man, what a good game this is. It's so nice and chill. Quite a few other games I've been messing around with this weekend as well that were also good. I mean, whatever. It's like... I mean, I guess, like, the... yeah, because, like, obviously... Like, Jabba Jabu... That, considering that dungeon was inside that thing's belly, it's like, no kidding we weren't going to be able to, like, go back inside him as an adult. I can kind of buy the idea of, like the Great Deku Tree... like, as it became necrotic, that, like, the way inside of its body, like, just sealed up eventually. But I mean, it's whatever. I think I'm like, I don't mind if it doesn't make much sense or not, just because of all the 3 dungeons that you go to in like as a child. Oh fuck. That like the Dongo's Cavern I always found to be like the more enjoyable of the 3. So it's like whatever, get some extra mileage. I mean, there's technically another Gold Skulltula in there that like, yeah, I admittedly already got it as a child, but it's also something that you can do as adult Link, and it is, depending on your perspective, probably easier. Because like doing it as a child is like, it's weird. Yeah, but more to it would be nice. That makes, yeah, I can get that to a degree. At the very least, it's side content. You know, it would probably seem a bit weird or cheap if the idea was that, like, you had to go back to a dungeon from your childhood for some, like, hard to justify reason. Ah, damn it. This part's a pain in the ass, though, I gotta say. Ah. Damn it. It's like a... Yeah, it's such a specific timing thing you have to do. No argument on this, rolling jerk. Thank God for that. Ah, fucking hell. I'll get him if it's the last thing I fucking do. Damn it. There it is! Bomb shoes, I'm pretty sure, would make it more aggravating because of the way that they... Because of the way that they always go straight, and depending on, like, at what angle they hit a wall or something, it's like they don't bounce off it, they'll just climb off it. And, like, this whole place is like a circular arena. I don't know, maybe if you launched it on, like, on a straight enough plane, you could probably do it. Oh, man. This dude rolling around and being a pain is annoying, but I appreciate that, like, this is Darunia's kid. It was basically named after us for being such a badass. Arclight is a cool name. I definitely agree. It definitely is. It absolutely is. Yep, just talking about the dragon, who we no doubt are going to kill in a very similar way as described. Just bash its skull in with a fucking hammer. I fucking love the Big Goron hammer in this game. Oh wait, no, Big Goron, no, it's not Big Goron, it's Megaton Hammer. It's an even better name. I was getting it confused with the Big Goron sword, which you absolutely bet we're also going to get eventually. Yep, and this is the setup for like what like the next dungeon's main gimmick is, where it's like we're like on top of getting all the usual items you would in any regular dungeon, you also gotta worry about like saving all of these particular Gorons, which is like, I mean, like with the way that like everything is set up, if you're going the route of like trying to like get all the keys to enter the rooms and the boss key and all that, it's like you're pretty much by design not going to really miss any of the Gorons that need saving. But it's still nice. But it's a nice touch for variety's sake. Okay. Alright then. And right about now, we're actually going to be learning another song. And I sure recognize this. This was fucking from like the Attract demo for the game. Well, a modified version of it. A version of it that wasn't letterboxed. Yeah, I could tell they had fun setting up the camera angles on this one. Okay. So that gives us a nice spot to warp to here. However, I think we gotta do something else first in this crater before we go into the dungeon proper. Yeah, there's a soft soil patch within the crater itself. So obviously we gotta go back there as a kid, put some bugs in the soil spot for a gold Skulltula, plant a magic bean, and then come back and reap the rewards as an adult. Actually, fuck, I'm trying to remember. Where's the... Oh, right, starts with A. Just wanted an easy place to kind of warp to the... warp to a place I know that's close to where there are bugs, you know? That is correct. Yeah, the more hard containers you have, the longer you can stick around in Death Mountain crater before you just die from the heat exhaustion. And now I just need to get to a spot I know where there absolutely are bugs. Assuming I am not misremembering. Yep. Yep, that was the spot. Now we can put this to good use. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine. I got literally like a minute 40. And that's down. Now let's plant this here. These really must be some magic beans that they're gonna be able to, like, grow to maturity without, like, the heat completely dehydrating them. Alright. Now to proceed as normal. Yeah, it's just... It always feels so nice for me, just like when playing through this game, like systematically clearing out like everything that there is like in the game world. You know, like not just doing the main quest by itself, but also getting like all the Skulltula tokens and heart pieces along the way, other items as well, upgrades, things like that. Of course, with it being a stream game, like, I obviously can't, like, the fishing notwithstanding, I can't really go out of my way to, like, justify playing other parts of it in my off time, because I want to show it off. But I've at least been making up for like, that free time by just indulging in a lot of Resident Evil. Even though part of that led me to reaching the conclusion that I think Resident Evil 4 Remake is fucking garbage. Whoa! Oh, goddamn! That was kind of dicey, but I managed to get through somehow. Jesus. Okay, let's get into the fucking town. Was expecting you to say as much. Yeah. Like, that thing controls like such fucking dog shit. Like, in a way, I really don't want to rag on that game as much as I am, considering like good friends of mine that I know have actually been enjoying that game, and I fucking love Resident Evil 4 Original. Even though I do find like the existence of the remake, like, on its own, like, completely unjustified. But I wanted to... But, like, I got, like, a free copy of it and was like... You know, I want to at least give this a try because I like Resident Evil 4. If it's at least even anywhere as close to something as good feeling as that, it would still be fine because I would have liked to have another game of that similar structure. But it plays like such ass, man. Like, I genuinely do not get, like, how, like, that model for, like, movement and aiming was considered anyway acceptable. Especially when, like, in the wake of that, after deciding that I uninstalled it, and I especially didn't want it, that I proceeded to Steam support to get it permanently removed from my library. Talking with a friend of mine who actually had the exact same problems with it as me, he said that he was gonna go back and play Resident Evil 2 Remake instead, because that would probably be a much better time. Even though it's like in my head, these modern Resident Evil remakes basically have like the same kind of heavy movement model, like I guess you could say. Like, it's very weighted and has like a lot of like priority on certain animations, which I was like, okay, maybe that's just a case of they did not update this player model thoroughly to really fit the needs of what Resident Evil 4 requires. But no, I booted up Remake 2 and was reminded that actually, not only does movement feel a lot nicer, but the aiming is 1,000,000 times more reliable. So I have no idea what the fuck they were thinking. It's basically shot that game up for me to, like, the same level of disdain that I hold for things like Ninja Gaiden 3 and 4th Generation Armored Core. It's gotten that bad. Yeah. Yeah, and there were like at least parts of what I played of the remake where I basically went through like all of the village chapters and was like, I could see parts of this that I did genuinely like. It's just everything with controls and how that factored into combat, it was a deal breaker for me. So now I'm like replaying Remake 2. We'll probably go back to Remake 3 and might end up with a more positive opinion on that than I did before. And on top of that, I'm also currently playing RE5 in co-op for the first time with a friend of mine. Guess like most positive thing I can say about RE4 is that I do think the way, at least from what I experienced going through the village, is that I think that's that like the way they make use of you going through that map and like backtracking and all sorts of stuff. It's like, I think that's actually genuinely good. Yeah, the co-op in that game is fun. Like, pretty much as fun as I was expecting it to, considering all that I'd heard about it. It's just that I'd never gone to do co-op with it because that's the sort of thing where, you know, for a game like that with a very cooperative design behind it, I don't see myself wanting to ever actually play that game with, like, random people, you know? So doing it with a friend that I'm familiar with, that absolutely makes it a blast. 100%. Yeah, it's like if you don't even have like the basic amount of like communications and like rapport with the person you're playing with, it can be kind of rough. And it's like, besides that, like before doing this sort of co-op run, I basically had only ever gone as far as I did in RE5 by just using the Alone in Africa mod on PC, so that it makes your AI partner a non-factor. And it's because of that I was able to get a hold of all the get hold of all the weapons I needed to unlock, all the treasures, get all the weapons upgraded. I've still not gotten the like all of the infinite ammo weapons unlocked though. Fun fact as well, going back briefly to the game that is currently on screen. because I think I briefly made mention about this with this particular copy of Ocarina of Time. This is the original 1.0 release that has, like, the original things, original minor details that Nintendo eventually changed in future revisions, such as the original Fire Temple theme being kind of the most notable one. And it's like, it's so much so that this is still like the one that sticks out in my mind as, no, this is the Fire Temple theme, and just the one they came up with as a replacement in, like, later revisions just comes off as so indistinct. But I get why they changed it, you know? Like, there always seems to be a thing in regards to, like, video games where they have to, like, change some, like, either a part of or an entire bit of music track because they unknowingly use, like, a sample of chanting from, like, the Quran or something like that. Because I want to say that's basically what's happening in this. With, like, the sort of background chants that you hear in the Fire Temple theme. It's a weird thing. That's for sure. Yeah, it's hard that I played still have the OG card. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and because this is the 1.0, it's like, it has that theme, it has the original design on the front of the mirror shield, which was like a moon and star. Again, weirdly Islam-inspired in a way, if you think about it, which... Yeah, it's like, no surprise, really, I guess. Yeah. And then, of course, the last one that is ultimately very minor, and I just find it hilarious that they felt the need to change it, considering the ESRB didn't give them shit for it. But, Ganondorf, bleeds red blood instead of green. Alright. Yeah. It just... like, it fucking reminds me as well how it's like... not video game related, but a movie. I think a little tidbit from, like, from, I think it was director commentary for From Dusk Till Dawn. Where I think it was, like, Rodriguez and Tarantino were on commentary for the whole thing. And you know how it is, like, with that movie, when it gets to the vampires and everything becomes super bloody and over the top in that way that they stop using red blood and all the vampires bleed green. And Tarantino makes the joke, okay, so the thing about the MPAA is not that they hate blood and gore, they just hate the color red. And that's just what I think about now whenever I like, in any context. Like, with this game, and just that one minor inconsequential detail of the color of what comes out of Ganondorf as he is being dealt the finishing blow. Like, come on. It's so silly. Oh wait, hold on. I think I actually forgot something. Fuck. Oh, come on. Oh, Jesus, you asshole. Can you just let me... Thank you. Oh my, are you kidding me? I can't jump off from here. What is this bullshit? God damn it, I just wanted to go back. Damn it. Actually, I forget how, if there was a specific way, so... But there's nothing to hook shot on the other side, that's the problem. So instead, I'm just gonna... I did a save. I'm gonna restart... Not that file. This file. It'll put me at the start of the dungeon because I forgot that in that big lava room that we were in before, that there was like a fake door I needed to get rid of. Like, I forgot that there was something behind the fake door on the bottom, right over here. So let's take care of that. That should be good. Oh wait, no. I guess that was actually a real door, not a fake one. Whoops! God damn it. Yeah, that's good to know. It's around somewhere, yeah. Yeah, I think maybe I'm just misremembering that when it comes to, like, one of the fake doors, it's not in this room, actually. So now we can actually go straight to the, to the door that we need to. There we go. Now then. Okay. Now then. Probably just poor gamer brain. Maybe something like that. I mean, I guess, like, if you were to consider maybe in, like, a 3D Zelda game that would have come after this, like, on the GameCube, I could imagine in a future design dungeon they would have something like a clearly visible hookshot target. Because that absolutely is, like, the thing that kind of separates those from, like, how the dungeons were designed. Okay, yeah, no, it's like, I still would have needed to come back anyway. Because, like, I would have been short on keys had I not found that third Goron. Yeah, like, you can kind of see what I was talking about, where it's like, it's a nice sort of visual variety, or, like, it gives you the illusion that this dungeon has a very different kind of approach behind things. But really, a lot of that's just, like, mostly thematic. because the Gorons are, like, finding the Gorons happens to coincide exactly with you getting a hold of each key, because they have a key in their, like, in their cell. Yeah, what the hell? Trying to remember. Oh, right, hook shot up. What? I thought... Fuck. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I guess I just gotta run off the ledge and jump to the other side. Yeah, of course. Why would it be otherwise? Now to work our way up. Please don't overshoot. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, no, I'm just gonna have to do this. And that's how you do it. We'll be back for that Goron in his cell at some point later on. Maybe eventually, I guess. Oh, there's a special wall. And it's one of those little golden bastards. Nice. Yes, I did know that. It's kind of common sense for this game, really. Ah, well. Yeah, now that I'm fully reacquainting with how the Fire Temple goes, it's like, yeah, saving Gorons is literally the equivalent to, like, getting a key to a door. Which I'm not surprised. It's entirely just a whole thematic difference. There should be another Goron. Yep, right there. There you go, buddy. Yep, I'm still gonna be on the lookout for any of those doors. still greatly appreciate, though, how so much more than any of the other 3D Zeldas that came after this and prior to Breath of the Wild, which I presume, much like everything else in that game, they absolutely changed how it was approached with, like, the divine beasts and whatnot. But, like, just this game's willingness to be like, you know, you can collect as many keys as you can, like, reasonably get, and like, once you do that, you absolutely will be able to, like, just plow through multiple rooms in a row. Because otherwise, you would be kind of hit with, like, oh god, I need to get a key now. Because in later games, it really did feel like they wanted you to have only one key at a time, and then use that to just immediately go through and get... Let's see. Oh yeah, it's right through this door. Like, you would only just get one key at a time because they wanted to make sure you used it on a specific door. And then, like, when the next time you saw a locked door after that, you knew that there would be a key around there you'd also need to get. Because I imagine the big thing was being worried that, like, if players saw a locked door and there wasn't a locked, like, a small key nearby that they could pick up, they would be worried if they had used it on the wrong door or something that is otherwise completely false, really, you know? Like, the dungeons are still designed tight enough that there is absolutely no way that, like, you could use up your keys in such a way that you are not able to unlock a specific locked door. Oh god, why did you go the wrong way? The fuck? I think for some reason I thought one or two dungeons that you could do that with, but I'd have to look into them. Something like that, yeah. Because I mean, like, when I went through the forest dungeon, the forest temple last time, it was like I was basically getting 3 small keys in a row in completely separate areas, because doing so basically allowed me to take a straight shot directly to where the bow and arrow was. But otherwise, there really is, like that's basically kind of the saving grace for, like, a lot of the dungeons in this game, at least for me. Because I know, like, I have a friend who, like, generally is not fond of like, this particular era of, like, Zelda. Like, he does not really enjoy any of the 3D Zelda games besides Breath of the Wild, because that one kind of is more tailor-made to his sensibilities. And one of them... things he talks about is how very much the dungeons are all designed around being just strict room-to-room encounters, and not really being like just that most of them are not any sort of, like, complex puzzle box the way he would like. And I can get that because, oh man, once we get to it, I'll definitely have things to say, you know, contrary to what people might have said about it back in the day. But the fucking water temple in Ocarina of Time is the best dungeon, entirely because it is way more of a puzzle than all of the other dungeons in this game. Because you have the water level to take into consideration and how that affects your path through the dungeon. And even Majora's Mask, like, basically takes that mentality and goes further with it, like, kind of culminating in stuff like the Great Bay Temple and Stone Tower. Alright. Gotta make sure that I'm not gonna fall. There he is. Okay, we got our 2 keys. Now, there is a spot around here that I'm pretty sure is for, is a place where you could use the Scarecrow song. Yep. Yeah, I could see Navi flying in that direction. Oh, man. Ooh. I do appreciate like the camera angles that this ends up going for at times when you're like riding these particular elevators. Anyway, the whole reason for that is just to get a gold Skulltula that's around here. There it is. I remember for a good long time I never knew that like this secret existed, because how many people actually bothered to make their own Scarecrow song and use it on every possible place where you could summon Pierre? Now then. Oh, I hear it. There he is! Now, there's one more optional thing we could get in this room, but it's a gold rupee and our wallet is maxed out, so we're not even gonna bother. So back the way we came. Oh, fuck. Oh, whatever. Actually, I think this works fine in our case. Yeah. Because we gotta get back to this bottom. This lower floor anyway. I'll run the firewall again, of course. Oh, fuck you! Oh, you son of a bitch! Bubbles showing up to ruin your day at like the worst possible time. And again, although he almost was successful. Almost. Okay, there we go. And now here's this moment. The fire maze. Right. Look at the things, the instance I was thinking about were just straight up glitches. Okay. Oh well. Not surprised. A lot of Nintendo games are very rigid like that they wouldn't really, like, want you to be able to, like, do those sorts of things. There we go. It is. Definitely. Oh shit, I just realized something. I actually should have gone the other way first because there was a compass. Right, I completely forgot that was something like up top. So we gotta work our way back to like the northern side. There it is. Got it. Good. Now it'll be a bit easier trying to, like, figure out, like, where my cardinal directions are, looking at the map. I'm taking so many, like, so many hits of damage from, like, inconsequential things. But, like, it doesn't matter because I literally have up to, like, 13 fucking heart containers. I could take on the world. Alright. Okay. Let's get a block moved in here. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Wasn't in the exact right spot, but whatever. Yeah, we can actually just go through here, that's fine. Okay, yeah. I think I remember going through this door. Well, this fake door first. We got us our mini-boss for the dungeon coming up, which will get us our dungeon-specific item. It's fairly simple. Ow! You asshole! There we go. 3 jump attacks really is all you need on that thing once the weak point's exposed. That was the flare dancer. A repeat of a similar puzzle, but it's nothing. Although that other puzzle was technically for like a secret optional area. Yeah, because this looks similar, but no, it's not the same room. Want to get rid of any distraction. Oh, you bastard! Sneaky surprise attack at the start of the round. Thank you. I do feel good about those. Even though it did allow like a Keese to just sneak up on me the way that it did. I would not want any of them interrupting me on that narrow passage. And here it is. The Megaton Hammer. God, I love this fucking thing. Look at that shockwave. Just bonking motherfuckers so hard with this thing. Whoa, camera was kind of wigging out there in a way I wasn't expecting. Yeah, this thing's great. And you absolutely bet that we're just gonna be abusing the heck out of it. Like that. Overkill much? Maybe. But those fucking bats had it coming. Like, it is so heavy and sometimes impractical, but it feels nice when you're able to just land a hit with that. And for certain, like, mini-bosses, you absolutely bet I'm gonna, like, use that thing to speed it along. Dark Link fighting the Water Temple, I'm looking at you. Oh, forgot. Shit, I should not have... I was getting a bit overzealous that, like, I forgot that I should not have broken, like, those wooden boxes that were in that corner. I gotta re-enter. Respawn those crates. God damn it. And they're too high up. Assholes. Oh well. Yeah, there's like a switch down here that needs something to stay on it. Wow, that was close. Yeah, no shit it does. Nothing a bit of bonking from, like, my 1-ton metallic hammer can't fix. Such a good item. Mm-hmm. Sure I do. Like, man, I totally get what my friend says about how much he's not into the dungeons of, like, these sort of 3D Zelda games because they aren't, like, a very in-depth puzzle box where a central mechanic is constantly affecting the entire space. But man, if there's one thing I do at least appreciate with, like, these dungeons, even with their emphasis on just going room to room, they really do a good job of making, like, the route you go through, like, actually interesting. Well, for most of them. I think the Shadow Temple, once we get to that, ends up being kind of the exception. Because that literally is just, like, it's just a straight line with, like, occasional branches into dead ends that you have to take. But, like, the way that we just circle back around to the entrance after freeing most of the other Gorons and getting the dungeon item. Like, it feels nice how it just ends up looping in a way that just feels perfectly natural. Oh, this is fun. I completely forgot that you could just do this with these torch slugs. Just constantly toss them on their backsides and then right side up again with this hammer. That is fun. It's sadistic for these enemies, but man, is it fun. Okay, another like. Ooh! I forgot that it doesn't just stun the like, it actually pulls you to it. Wait, no. Better idea. Problem solved. And how many that puts us at? 62. That's very nice. Although, wait, I think I'm still gonna need bombs for this. Yeah. Because guess what? There's another flare dancer. Okay, that's not really... Hammer, I forgot, it isn't working nearly as good on that thing as far as, like, just the damage output that I need. Yeah, like, your sword's jump attack is a lot more efficient at speeding this along. There we go. Nice. Yeah, it can be used with the jump attack. I just think like the bigger problem is yeah, like that. But I think just like the bigger thing about the hammer, like what kind of balances it out compared to the sword is that the actual the hitbox for direct damage is very small, and the reason you use the hammer is because of the shockwave, so that even if it doesn't hit something directly, it'll still stun it. But with your sword, you know, it's like this big arcing swing. It's like a hitbox that is narrow but long. That's basically how it's interpreted. So that makes it a lot easier to line up due to the nature of Z targeting. You know, it's a line instead of like a circle shadow that's basically projected in front of you. Anyway, that's all the Gorons and all the keys. We're ready to smash a dragon's face in with a goddamn hammer. This should be fun. Although it does still beg the question, how the hell was Darunia able to get past this fucking door when it already had the boss key lock? Like, come on. Time for Whack-A-Mole Dragon Edition. Yeah, I get what you're doing. Very simple. That's still something worth doing. Even if you can't get him with the hammer while he's flying, arrows still work. Nice. Okay. Ah, shit, that's right. You know, looking at this particular attack, I know that I've obviously gotten hit by a lot of things, but I feel like this particular attack with the falling rocks, I'd say is the ultimate thing that, like, deterred me from the idea that I would ever want to do, like, a 3-heart challenge run, you know? Since that's been a thing with, like, Zelda games in the past. Because it's like, with how red everything is and kind of blurry, makes it really hard to like know for sure where like the drop shadows are for the falling debris. I mean, even then, it's like if I was doing a 3-heart challenge, I would probably make sure I was stocking up entirely on as many bottles with fairies as I could. Aren't you saved by the debris by clinging to the side of the plateau? I don't think it really, like, matters as much, because, like, because I think where the debris lands is based entirely on Volvagia's position. And, I mean, as you can see, like, it's hitting very close to the edge right there. So, yeah, I generally find it much better to test my luck just running around. I don't know. It could be possible. There could be, like, some Carcinogen SDA style no damage run of the entire game that shows, yeah, okay, this is actually the guaranteed 100% safe way to get through no damage. Wait, hold on. Maybe he did actually do a playthrough of that. I want to say that, like, when I was last browsing his YouTube channel, he had an Ocarina of Time video, which just seemed like the last thing I would expect, considering how the overwhelming majority of his video content is all Resident Evil, you know? But whatever. The dragon is dead. The fire temple has been cleansed with the power of hammer. Bless the mighty hammer indeed. All right. I am a real man, absolutely. God, Darunia is such a bro. You and I are true brothers. All right. Now then. We got a new toy. That means we can use it for some new things. There we are. It's around here. Now we got something that can actually break these tougher rocks. Oh boy. Another one of these. Whatever. Just give me my magic meter upgrade and I can move on. I know you're like 3 times bigger than I am right now, but I got important shit to do. Look at that big-ass meter. That feels good. Alright, time to leave this crater. I was holding forward the entire time. I'm pretty sure I should have been able to roll through that. Ah, this hammer's the perfect spider smashing tool. And I think for a lot of arachnophobes out there, they probably agree with me on that. And look at that. 64 tokens. It's the magic number. We are on the N64 after all. Okay, that time I rolled. So I guess next on the docket, which I just quickly want to try something, because I never really showed it off past the point where it's like we've had to use Saria's song as like a mandatory key. But I guess I might as well show this because I've always rarely used it, just the idea of like talking to Saria with that song. And yeah, it just repeats now. Kind of a shame that it isn't like a second source of help, like Navi. But then again, I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose of Navi. Ah, whatever. I'm pretty sure most people would probably prefer, like, Saria as the actual, like, helpline. The in-game helpline, as it were. Because at least you have the choice of talking to her in those instances. Okay. Off to Zora's domain. I'm trying to make sure, actually, if it's... Yeah, because there's supposed to be a spot that I can eventually... Let's make it easier by switching to night, since this is another Skulltula that I gotta find. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. That's good. Oh, fuck. Okay, damage boosted me up top. Thanks, I guess? Yeah, whatever. Oh, wait, it's over there. Shit, hold on. There we go. That might work. Damn, I need to get closer. Oh, fuck! Damn it! Don't jump over the fence. I said on it. Well, whatever. The token is spawned, so it should still be staying up there, I think. Oh, God. Oh, shit. There we go. Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's actually... Oh, shit. The token actually despawns once daytime hits. That sucks. There we go. Puts us right at 66. Back inside the domain. So looking ahead at, like, what I have to do within the amount of time I usually have, I think I'll have, like, enough time and energy to get through the Ice Cavern. Definitely gonna be able to do that. Oh boy, ice physics. Yeah, like the way I'm looking at it, definitely the Ice Cavern, we can get that. Which means we'll be getting the Iron Boots, as well as by freeing the Zora King, we can even get the we can even get like the Zora's tunic for free. However, I also think once the king is unthawed, that technically means we are actually ready and able to do the Big Goron quest, Big Goron sword quest, like that whole thing, which Yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to do that all in the same stream. It has been pretty busy. But for stuff like the Ice Cavern, absolutely gonna get that done tonight. You know, like, it is a mini dungeon after all. It's not as involved as what we're gonna be going into after that, you know? And I need that fucking heart piece. Wish the camera didn't need to get so goddamn close. Like when trying to navigate across, like, these platforms. Oh, well. There we go. Okay. Time to work our way to the Ice Cavern, where we should get, like, 3 more Skulltula tokens and another heart piece. And plenty of opportunities to bottle blue flames. For the purpose of melting the ice. Oh shit! I misread the distance on that. God damn it! Yeah, whatever. Seriously, it's like I really don't like just how obnoxiously close they decided to make, like, the camera angle on, like, this ice platform jumping challenge. Whatever, we're across. Let's head inside. Oh, goddamn. Ah, fuck. Smash you to bits with my big fuck off hammer. Okay. I'm also trying to make sure that my eyes are peeled for where the first gold Skulltula is gonna be. Right, okay. I think I remember now. The spinning blade room. This one. Yep, definitely. I can hear it scurrying. Excellent. Oh, that was close. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Ah! You son of a... These can lick my balls. Annoying little bastards, to say the least. Yeah, I'm sure I can, which is why I'm gonna stock up all of my bottles with this shit. Leaving nothing behind. Excellent. And at long last, we get an actual fucking map for this place. Just another refill because I feel like in this particular place you can never have enough blue flyer. Alright. Always good to have on hand. You know, something actually just struck me about this particular dungeon. And, well, I guess it's not exclusive to this, because I think the bottom of the well in Kakariko also kind of applies to the same thing. And, like, there are other parts of main dungeons that also apply to it. How did that not... Oh, my God. Oh, that sucks. But I feel like with this dungeon in particular, one thing it really likes to do for the vast majority of its rooms is that there are no doors that you pass through. Like, because of, like, these winding hallways, this really is just a case of they set up the entire game, they set up the entire dungeon to, like, basically stream in each room as you are approaching it. You know, kind of not unlike what you would have for the future of in games like, say... Well, no, I guess, like, they already had it in place for, like, this game, obviously. The doors were just a way to kind of, like, not make you go into each room too fast. I guess more than anything, it kind of weirdly reminds me of how, like, a good number of other games from, like, the PS2 era tried to do this whole, like, we got this seamless loading trick going on, but it's like, they didn't have the capacity to, like, make an open world that was, like, really good looking. So they would just have, like, those loading corridors, as it were. Excellent. We got our map. We got our compass. There's just one more Skulltula to get. We just say, yeah, like 69. You know, get your obligatory jokes out of the way. Funny meme number. Haha. Yeah, whatever. I love 69. I can't complain. Oh my god, just the way it clipped on me like that. That was weird. Okay. Let's go. Oh boy, this fucking place. Goddamn ice sliding puzzle. My hammer tells these keys to fuck off. Next up, gotta collect the silver rupees. Let's get the block position reset. Most puzzles, as they were in any Zelda game, I'd be fine just solving on my own. But I have no qualms about just, like, referring to a guide at any point when I am tasked with, like, any of these fucking sliding block puzzles. This shit is just above my pay grade. I don't care. Although I guess this is pretty simple enough to remember when, like, if you were to kind of break it down, but yeah, who cares? Oh, right, that fucking thing. They just put the goddamn... Yeah, the block just decides to float in midair. Sure, why not? I kind of want to get my bottles filled up again. Oh yeah, and it's not just one block. It all forms like a little bridge. Okay. Fill these both up. Again, this might be overkill, but it's whatever. Okay. Ah, shit. That's... Ah, fuck. Nope. Reset. Yeah, I probably should have gotten my refill during the previous sliding of this block, but it is what it is. Alright. Okay. Yeah, actually, more that I think about it, I really did not need to refill on this much, like, blue flame. It was kind of silly. Whatever, mini boss. And he's gone. Because it's the same as all Wolfos. Just one jump attack to their backside and they're dead instantly. So heavy you can't run, so heavy you can't float. Good to know. I mean, yeah, like, who do you think you're talking to? And gone once again. Okay. Time for these things that were changed for like a for a considerable quality of life improvement in the 3DS remaster of the game, where they just made it an item that you could toggle on and off, just like all the other items that you have, rather than being something that's explicitly in equipment. Now remember, people always say that that was like the big thing for like making the water temple like an infinitely better dungeon. Even though those people were scrubs and that it was always a good dungeon, this just makes it a more time-efficient one. Now we need to get to the very bottom of this basin. Because we got a heart piece right at the, right in the middle. And now, the last thing we're going to be doing for tonight before I close off stream. We gotta unfreeze this dude. Yep, there we go. The third and final tunic. And I'd say with that, that brings tonight's stream to a close. That was a lot done. And pretty smooth sailing, too. Got the fire temple out of the way, the ice cavern. We already got 15 heart containers already. 70 Skulltulas. Yeah, we're clearing house on this shit. Pretty much the next major thing I'll be doing when I resume this on Wednesday, before even going to the water temple for real, we're just gonna go straight into the big Goron sword trading sequence. Because now that the Zora King has been thawed out, like, every major NPC we would need to interact with as part of that whole trading sequence is now available to interact with. With that said, thanks everyone that stopped by and to check this out. You know, just It's been very nice still to be kind of having this as kind of like a chill game to kind of focus on in between the big year of the mecha streams. Like, I was initially stressing at first just because I wasn't doing as much streams solo during the middle of the week that, like, trying to get through this game was going to take forever, but I'm honestly not minding so much now the time that I'm taking, because at the very least when I do stream this game, I'm not wasting any time getting stuff checked off the list that I need to. But yeah, Wednesday, big Goron sword, we will get that, as well as tackle the water temple, and then whatever else we can manage to fit within another 2 hours. So, yeah, have a good rest of the day, or night, wherever you are in the world. Take care.